Welcome to class, Jalen.
Hello.
Welcome to class, Mr. Perry.
What's up? What's the name of today's document?
You can go on SB and attempt to trying to invite Mr. Garcia to the room. Attempt to once you going, are you in SB already or no?
Yeah, I see it now. Grab the escape system.
Just emailed him already.
$11. So it's international either way it go. 11/11/20.
I'm sorry.
The date today is international either way it go.
Oh yeah.
11/11. Because I'll be doing my thing as international now because of you in my heading. Thing is, I never turn in any of my work. Man, I'm gonna fix that today. I was doing some of the work last semester. Like I wasn't doing all of it. I was doing some, but I just had issues with turning in my work.
Yeah, we gotta work on that.
So what they say about students who work right after school?
What do you mean work after school?
We was talking about that on Monday.
I don't understand. When you say work after, you talking about credit recovery?
Not credit recovery.
Oh.
Like for the kids who work right after school, like, and it's like time for them to go to work, and we still in.
Oh, you mean the students that have jobs?
Yeah, students that have jobs.
If you provide a work schedule, I can work with you. So if you are working a
Can
job,
I send you a picture of my work schedule or something?
if you you can put that in the message box of Edsby, and I'll look at it, and I can give you extended time. That's the best I've done with people.
How I get SB on my phone? They say you need a code. Do you know the code?
Okay, so what I want you to do is pull it up on your phone so you can look at the app. But I think you got to download the app. Which type of phone do you have?
iPhone.
Yeah, you got what I got, so it's easier. I know Androids are a bit of a glitch. So
I need SB and SB Capture. I'm re-downloading it. I had them, so I deleted it.
You said SB and SB Capture. What is that?
Yeah, so you can like take pictures of your work and stuff.
Oh wow, I didn't know they had that. Okay, well,
that's what I'm gonna use to send you my work schedule. Actually, I already got a picture of my work schedule.
Oh, okay. So let me put 5 more minutes on the clock. You got this. They said you was a sharp young man. I see you done figured it out. What I want you guys to do is size your screens.
Yeah.
Like I've done if you're on a computer. And then your SB question, I'm going to give you this slide deck, and I want you to do what I'm saying to get to the SB link so you always have it. So let me click on this. And this link is already in SB too. You guys can open it up.
So it says, to get started, enter your SB server address. It's a special unique code to your school or district in format of xyz.sb.com.
Right. So you type Camelot Education.
CAME.
And if you can't, you just use the link I gave you in the chat, and I'll show you where to go. Hey, Daje, I'll show you where to go in here. So if you see my screen, hey, Daje, if you see my screen,
it worked.
It worked?
Yeah, but I don't know my username.
Oh, goodness. It's the same one you used, right?
Yeah, but
to get.
I'm like, I don't log in every day. I'm automatically logged in.
Oh goodness, you gotta remember your password.
I know the password Bulldogs 2020, but I don't know my username.
Your user is you. It's Sherrod.perry.southwest.
Like all caps.
So let me show you real quick. I got a page for that in this Google slide deck. So I'm trying to get you to show. So go where I'm going so you can see it and it's easier on you. Do you see my screen?
Mm-mm.
That's why I made this for you guys. I didn't do it for fun. So you click on me sitting on the seat, dude, and there's this SB block on the desk. Do you see that?
I'm in.
You say you see it or no?
No, I'm in already. I'm logged in
Oh,
now.
well, I was just gonna tell you on that page I have how you guys should enter in, and if you click on this picture, wherever you are on your phone or whatnot, it'll take you as best as it can to ESB. Okay, so we got our norms to do in how many more minutes? About 3 more minutes, less than 3 minutes.
So
What's wrong?
messages. Where the hell is the message?
So you want to have your screen sized so you can keep up with the work. So on one screen you have EDSB, on another screen you need to
I'm tired.
have a Google Doc. Who said that? Oh, I thought somebody's asking a question. I didn't know. All right, so right now I'm just setting it up as if I would, because we got a lot to do, and I'm gonna try to get you guys notes so we can, discuss the homework problem, so you'll have time to do it. Now, electrical engineering or engineering students, you guys have asynchronous days, which form or serve you guys as office hours. So if you're having trouble with the homework problems and you're just not turning it in, those are the days you should see me, and we'll talk just about problems where you need to recover maybe some credit. All right, but people have to come to class with questions because we only get an hour to work on particular problems. So I'm just coming to like just do, and you didn't try to figure out what you were struggling with. Okay. All right, our norms. Let me get those queued up. Okay, here they go. All right. So we're gonna start in about a minute 20 seconds. I gotta see because the attendance in SV's acting up, so I'm doing it by hand. It's a little tough, but for calling your name, don't think I'm telling you to do something. I'm just trying to get your attendance logged, and hopefully after tonight, I'm gonna contact Edsby and get that fixed. Also, your scores have been upgraded, or not upgraded, but updated. So if you don't see a grade for it, that's because I'm still reviewing it. If you have an automatic 0 there, that's because you didn't turn nothing in. So you still have time to turn it in for 80%, anything you missed yesterday. But that's after Sunday, everybody. The grade stays 0. So you got time to go and fix it, but don't wait too long. When you turn assignments in at 8 p.m., you get full credit. So if you turn it after 8 p.m., you get only 80% credit, and you have until Sunday to do it. Welcome to class, Mr. Champagne.
Mr. Tyler. If I leave out the classroom, I'm gonna join back, but I'm having Wi-Fi issues.
Okay, okay. Okay, so let me stop this. That is a timer for everybody to be late. I see Mr. Gray just joined us. Welcome to class, sir. Um, that's policy for CPS. You guys have to keep your cameras on as best you can. Now, I know you're not going to do it because people got Wi-Fi issues, so I'm being lenient with this. But those of you can, please keep your camera on because you're going to have staff come in here and they were like, Mr. Tyler, why is your camera off? They can see what I see when you guys are in the room. So just keep that in mind. It's not me picking on you. It's just me doing my job. We have 5 basic norms. Move this out the way. We're going to go down the list to get this over with. Before you ask, yes, there is a certain amount of points for participation by just reading. So if I'm calling you, it's 1 to check your microphone, 2 to check your camera, and 3, just make sure you're attentive and participating, as our norms state. All right, so first on the list is Mr. Valdez. Can you read number 1?
No one has the right to hurt another person.
Thank you. Number two would be Miss Moore.
Education in the classroom are sacred.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Stuckey, that would be number three, if you could see that.
We will not behave in a way that would discredit ourselves, our school, or our family.
Much appreciated. Mr. Gray, number four.
Excellent academic software student is always Lady of Doom.
Awesome. Mr. Champagne, number
Tyler, I'm gonna
five.
be right back.
You said what, Perry?
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay, come right back. Mr. Champagne, can you
You
read number
take
five?
time to try to kill me yourself, was.
Thank you, sir. All right, back to the top. We have Mr. Valdez, number one. These are academic norms.
We respect the opinions of others.
Thank you. Miss Moore, number two.
We respect the culture of the classroom.
Thank you, thank you. Mr. Stuckey, number three.
We are attentive and participate.
Awesome. Mr. Gray, number four.
Mm, we have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers.
Awesome, awesome. And Miss Kennard, could you read number five? Welcome to class. Is your microphone working? There you go. Can you read number five?
We are here to focus on preparing ourselves for post-secondary endeavors.
Thank you, Miss Kennard. All right, so everyone and some of the veterans in the class, you gotta understand the material's the same, the numbers will change, but if you know you have notes, utilize them because it's gonna make the class easy for you this second round. Okay, so you know who you are, who've had the class before. It's like the class started over at zero. So if you know where your notes are in your Google Drive, I suggest you find them because you're gonna find out that a lot of stuff is similar. All right. Those notes are a lifetime achievements almost because it's like you're always going to have engineering notes. All right, so here we are. We are pretty much in the last, almost say quarter, but period of the day. And right here you have your class. Make sure you log into EDSB and you find today's assignment. Okay, now I know it's the last day. I mean, last class. I keep saying last day. Last class of the day for most of you. So I'm going to try to feed the chat with the notes you need. The only thing that changes from our work equation that we saw previously here is an angles included. So let's grab what's here in EDSB, and I'm gonna have a student read off what it said.
Hey, Mr. Tyler.
Yes, sir.
I gotta make an important call, so I'm coming back into class. Can you just like excuse me for like 2-3 minutes?
Okay. It makes you able to keep up with the work.
Oh yeah,
so
it's emergency though. It ain't no.
Could I read?
No, I'm not saying it's not an emergency. It's cool. Yes, go ahead, Mr. Valdez. Is that who said that?
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
Hello, all future electrical engineers. Synchronous problems need to be completed and ready to present tomorrow in class. Asynchronous problems have to be completed as homework and will be checked tomorrow in class as well. 1S. In a gravity system, an enclosed lifeboat on a large ship is deployed by letting it slide down a ramp and then continue in a free fall to the water below. Suppose a 4,680 kilogram lifeboat slides distance of 7 meters on a ramp that makes an angle of 65 degrees. With the vertical, how much work does gravity do on the boat?
Okay, so thank you, sir. That was worth 45 points for reading that because he read the introduction of what synchronous means, what we do together, right? Because teachers have to do I do, we do, you do. You'll hear the teachers say it all the time, so don't be surprised. So I'm going to do my I do part, and this is where you guys have to actually show your work in the you do, right? We do, I'm doing it with you, I'm answering questions. You do, you present. So I'm not doing anything different. Oh, great. Mr. Garcia, you made it. I don't know if you got my email. But you guys need to be able to present at the very end, okay? So that's the you do part, and that's teacher language that you'll hear a lot. So right now I'm about to engage in the I do portion, the part that the teacher does. So you should be taking good notes at this point and typing up the things the way I'm typing them up for format. The format gets you 100% credit. So try to type it the same way I do. All right. So I'm going to go to Google Apps, right? Same procedure we did yesterday and the day before. Next, you want to make sure you open a blank document. If you're on a phone, it's an actual app. That's why it's called Google Apps. So that means you got to download it and do some extra work to keep up. If you're on a computer, it comes automatic with your Gmail account. CPS loves Google, so you choose which way you want to interface with Google. Also on iPhones, I think if you're using Safari, you need Chrome because some features for Google will be kind of staticky. I mean, it won't work too well. So make sure you also download, if you're a phone person, Google Chrome. At any rate, you want to name your document. So we're going to say do now. And then a date, the 11th, Veterans Day, everybody. So that's a cool thing. Ed is a Marine. So he's in Memphis right now enjoying himself. Probably barbecuing. All right, so you put your name. You put the date again because when I was in grammar school and even with my father, he would make sure you make a header. Kind of like your signature. I don't know if they still do that in CPS or not, as far as elementary schools. It's been a long time for me, but I still have my son do it, so you guys got to do it as well. Period is the last one, right? This is 5th period. You guys are intro to engineering with robotics students. My students be cutting corners. Please don't mess up the name of the class. They'll put intro engineering or some. Don't do that. I am that petty with points. Please don't do that. So who can tell me what today's title is? You see who remembers how to figure that out in EDSB.
Gravity escape system.
Gravity escape system.
I got a 2 for 1. All right, so that was Moore and that was Valdez. Thank you very much. So that's 15 points. So they remembered where to go. If you don't remember where to go, you come right here in EDSB and it says it. Do now. I try to write do now as in to get you guys to start on the work. And then gravity, that's the title. So let's type it in. Gravity escape system. Okay. Now you're going to need a variable that you probably don't know, and it's called gravity on Earth. Gravity on Earth is measured at 9.81 meters per second squared. Okay, that's just something you got to know, kind of like there's 24 hours in a day. They don't tell you that in physics directly, but it's true. So if you don't believe me, you can look up what gravity is and what it's measured at on Google. I'm going to blow this up some. I think you need the 14 font so you can see what's going on. All right, so that's your title. You know what comes next is your exit slip, and most students forget to do that, so please don't forget it. It's real simple. I gave you the Google slide deck. You can go to the classroom for robotics, and you'll see that it says a classroom term, and it'll say objective. The objective is included. Most people missing out on these points. If the objective, and you see what it is put into your report, it gives you an additional 15 points. And they're like, where's the objective at, Tyler? I'm gonna put the link for the Google slide deck in their chat again. So exit slip is worth, and a lot of students, they store these points up. So worth 25 points towards previous assignments. Meaning if you guys start slipping towards the end, which I've seen every year, I have this bank of points that I have been recording from what you've done in class, participation, hint, hint, and also exit slips to give you a safety net towards the end of class. So it's up to you to reclaim those points. So classroom term, called term, Michael, of the day is, right? We're going to talk about that in a moment. And word of the day, which they talk about in Townhouse. What are those things? Well, let's go back to this slide deck I sent you guys. So let me grab this. Will it let me grab it that way? Nope. I gotta grab it this way. So again, this is like a really helpful tool. Staff wanted us to generate each one for each teacher. So students will be able to navigate around the classes easily. So I'm gonna grab this and pretty soon there'll be an email going out to give some of you guys, especially the robotic students, some Raspberry Pi kits. You'll be involved with Computer Science Education Week in about around December, but you're going to get the kits first. So be checking your emails for that. Other students will probably also get emails about nominations to go into internships and any other trade opportunities we can get to you. All right, so click on that, and this is what I'm saying where I'll put these informational pieces about the class. But here is what you need. The objective. If you click on the beginning slide, you're here. You click on me, and then you guys are CTE students, career technical education students. So trade students. All right, so you click on the CTE logo, and it'll take you straight to the classroom for robotics. Gotta get rid of all these Google alerts. Come here. There we go. I had to catch it. Okay, so let's see, who hasn't spoken yet? Mr. Garcia, can you read the agenda box there in gray?
It says today's objective, students will be able to evaluate the equation of work with respect to force, angle, and distance.
Thank you, sir. That's 20 points. And then can I get, let's see here, Mr. Champagne, can you read what's the classroom term today and word today for 10 points? That's 5 per word. Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
The classroom term of the day is distance. Word of the day is, how do you pronounce that?
Plausible.
Plausible.
Thank you, sir. All right, so you guys want to take advantage of this slide deck and that class where you're at, because if you forget what the objective was and you want to include it for additional 15 points, you can. You can put it in your Google Doc. Also, the word of the day and distance and plausible, you have to have the definitions for. You put the definitions right here where it says exit slip. Word of the day is plausible. Class return today is distance. Okay? So it's just a point sitting out there for you guys. Hopefully you're putting those words in now and looking up their definitions. You can get those points. When you turn everything in, you don't have to worry about it no more. All right, so let's scroll down. What do we need now? We need our questions, right? Let's start with our initial questions. So I'm going to go back to EDSB. And I'm going to grab the first question and the second question, which is one is in class, one is outside of class, because you guys need practice to understand this. You cannot get this. Most engineering, most technology is baptism by fire, meaning you learn by doing. You don't just walk into understanding it. It takes time. I think when I started understanding electricity, it took me a few times getting shocked to know not what to do. So it's baptism by fire. You got to try it out to know. So let's start with this first problem. Yesterday we talked about work, everybody. All right. Now I'm gonna give you some notes, and I want you to get the notes, edit it the same way, and then I'm gonna talk about the notes so you can understand what you're changing from yesterday to today. So again, it's 2 periods of you guys, and I want you to know that that's the reason why I can go easy on you, because the work has already been done. I can take you painfully through these notes if you want, but first get them into, the chat and put them in order, because the way the notes are set up also gives you a certain amount of points. So let's see how much fits in the chat. Everybody see that there? So those are your initial notes you're going to use to begin your calculations. Start editing into the document the way you should. So I'm going to give you guys about maybe 3 minutes to catch up. Copy those notes over, edit it correctly. And then I'll move on to the next set of notes so we can discuss how did I get the known and unknown values. Now the angle, while I'm setting the clock, I got to let you know, angle is theta. That's that little, you're going to be like, what is that symbol, Mr. Tyler? That's a mathematical symbol called theta. And it means the angle. Because earlier in the objective, you heard, I think, Mr. Garcia read that we now have an angle that we're working with, work on. That was redundant. We now have an angle in our work equation. Let me say that. That sounded a little redundant. All right, so 2 minutes. I'm just going to Give you a couple seconds to copy down the notes and edit the same way. If you got questions, let me know.
Can you scroll down a little to where it says meters per second? Thank you.
Is that what you needed?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. All right. Oh, shush you, shush. Okay, so I'm gonna go forward with the next set of notes. Does anybody need me to explain what happened here? We're building off of yesterday. Does everybody understand that? Like yesterday, we talked about work is equal to force times distance. But this time, yesterday, we did not have an angle. In the problem, it says right here, an angle of 65 degrees. I don't want anybody getting confused. So we remember work is measured in joules, force is measured in newtons, distance is measured in meters. Okay. Now, today, we're working with a bit of a mutation, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or something, of the work equation. We have an angle to use. And this is going to take a bit of trigonometry if you've had that class before. But you don't have to do too much trig. You just got to be able to use Math Papa to calculate cosine of the angle. And the angle is this weird symbol called theta. It's a mathematical symbol. It's not zero, guys. It's a Greek symbol. All right, so let's keep going. And I said it again here for you. Theta is spelled this way. Okay, and it means that symbol. To get that symbol, in case you need any symbols, you go to Insert. You come down to Special Characters. Once you click on that, a menu should open up. And you make sure you select Math and type theta. It'll give you theta as a symbol. That's why I had to write that out for you. So you know, a student asks, what is theta, right? So that's what it is, and you'll see it in any math book the same way. All right, so I've given you those notes. Again, the only thing you might not remember from Monday is force is equal to mass times acceleration. This is Newton's second law of motion. So I went, for example, I went golfing with the staff last Friday. It was a company outing in Naperville. And there's a difference between a small club and a big club. Force is equal to mass times acceleration. The bigger the club, the more distance you're going to gather. The smaller the club, the shorter. So it's about mass and acceleration of your arm and it hitting the actual 9 iron. At any rate, if we scroll down some more, you have to set up your known and unknown values. Remember, I told you that gravity, which is this one here, this is gravity in case you didn't know. On Earth, it's a little g on Earth. This is gravity on Earth. It's equal to 9.81 meters per second squared. It's an acceleration. Remember, acceleration is always meters per second squared. And yes, you have to write it that way to get full credit. All right, so with that said, I'm going to grab these notes and I want you to edit the same way. All right, these are your ingredients to do the problem. Remember I said it's like going to the kitchen, you get what you need out the cabinet, you set up your stove or your skillet, and you put these ingredients in to solve the problem. So some things you need your mass. That was given. It's 4,680 kilograms. That was in the problem here. All right, so let me go up and show you. Okay. That's a mass, kilograms. So we talked about on Monday. So that's going to fit with our mass calculation for force here because we were not given a force to get our work. So we got our mass, our distance, all these things I pulled from the problem. You're like, where did I get those numbers from? I just took it from the problem. Remember, I told you that theta is an angle, or that symbol there. That means 65 degrees. And yes, you can't put degrees. You have to put that little symbol for degree. Use your math insert button if it doesn't show up in the chat. Next, you got to do some algebra on these, right? So this one didn't really require no algebra because you just had to plug the numbers in. But this one, I'm thinking about physics. Sorry, you didn't do no algebra. So these are pretty easy for you guys. Just plug and chug. And then for the force, it gets inserted into the force down here for work. Okay. So let me just start with these first notes so you can get it edited correctly. You don't have the unknown and unknowns, do you? Let me take a look. No, you don't have those yet. I just gave you the initial notes. So here's your next set of notes. And then I'm gonna give you another 3 minutes to get it edited correctly. Because we have share outs pretty soon. So notice in the chat, everything's all jumbled. You have to re-edit it right now. So your notes are good to use for the asynchronous problem that I want you guys to try on your own. Using the same steps, just different numbers. The acceleration is not going to change though, because that's gravity on Earth. So 2 minutes, try to get everything edited like it is on my screen so when we share out, it looks like a scientific document.
It's some more stuff after this, Mr. Tyler.
Yes, Stajay, it is. Why do you want me to scroll down or? Because you still got to calculate work. You only calculated the force, which is used to get the work.
Okay. I just wait on you.
Okay. Okay, so now we can move on to the next steps. This part we just calculate the force. That's F equals ma, Newton's second law. We plug the numbers in, crossed out kilograms and meters per second. They create newtons. So that's how I got to this point. Just make sure you strike out, you highlight something that you want to cross out, and you come up here to format text in case you forgot and cross out. If you copy this over from the chat, it won't actually look the same and you lose some points. All right, so next steps, right? The final steps to this in class or synchronous problem. Remember, this is the I do part, and I'm moving away from the I do part into the we do, which is I'm gonna see how much you can do on your own. You do is presentation. All right, so let's get into it. This is 314 now. So these are the next set of notes. Again, you have to edit the same way it is on my screen. And that is the final steps, Miss Moore, in case you're wondering. So I'll give you about 3 minutes to get that corrected. Because there's some parts that are not crossed out or probably don't look right from the chat. And if you copy back over, it still won't look right. So please.
You're still on number 1, right?
This is the final part of number 1, yes.
All right.
Yeah, Mr. Tyler, man, I'm back, man.
Okay, you got a lot to catch up on, dude. You probably gonna have to catch the video because we're at the. I could scroll up after the time and everybody got these notes.
Well, I screenshotted this right now, but you could do that too.
Okay, so just try to get it typed up because we have share outs in a moment.
You gonna put them on the chat? Well, I gotta type it.
So I'll try to put everything back in the chat again just to help you out. You said it was emergency, but normally I'll tell you got to type, dude. But okay, so I'm gonna try to help you out. But let them finish this next section. You might want to get this ready because
I know, man. I'm still trying to figure out how to get help right now. Hold on, my cousin.
You said what?
She called again. It's emergency.
Let's see, here we go.
Tyler, can you put the notes on how to do the problem in the chat?
You said the notes to how to do the problem?
Yeah, the upper part.
Which one are you talking about, Miss Kennard? You talking about the up here?
Yeah, that.
Oh, so all this. Okay, let me grab this. So this is the very first part of notes, everybody. All right, and then Gray is calling me on the phone. All right, here you go. I got to answer this. Yes, Mr. Gray.
Yeah, man. Let me try to log back in.
Okay. Let me send you the in Edsby. Can you send me your email address again? Are you in Edsby? Yeah. Well, I'm glad you had my number. I forgot you had my number. Yeah, I didn't say you didn't. All right. There you go, Ms. Kennard. Sorry about that. All right, let me stop this. And then I'm gonna help out Gray, guys. I'm gonna need about 3 more minutes so I can get him back in the room. All right. There you go.
Thanks.
No problem, sir.
Can you repost it back in the chat, please?
Yeah, I was going to do that. I was trying to copy it now for you.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Tyler, I can share out first. Are you ready?
I'm sorry, I was muted, Dajay. Did you do the second problem?
You already know.
You already did the second problem that fast? Okay. Well, go ahead. Let me turn on sharing features. Goodness gracious.
Hold on. Give me hold on. Let me find my answer first before I don't get to doing no half stuff.
Yeah. All right. So let me put math pop in there. Just Dajay, just use the 8 minutes. I know you're trying to get out of here fast.
You know I taught her well, Tyler. You know I taught her well.
Yeah, I'm sitting here talking and I heard her and I wanted to respond to her, but I said, did you do the problem? She didn't say nothing. And I figured she did because she was too quick with that one. She's showing her behind. Let me get you math popper in the thing. Make sure you type COS into math popper to calculate that final answer for 2A. I think she didn't did the homework. So your asynchronous day is gonna be easy on you, Dajay. I see.
When we wait, this not the homework problem?
That is, you talking about 2A?
Yeah.
2A is the homework problem, but you got all the steps for 2 for 1S, right?
Yeah.
The in class problem. Okay, then you're applying the 1S techniques to 2A. Did you do all that? You had to change your values a little bit.
I already. Come on now, Mr. Tyler.
I'm just being sure, Dajay. Jeez, it's part of my job to be sure, checking for understanding, as Banky tells me. So that's the online calculator you guys can use. I don't know if you bookmarked it or not, but you see what I typed in on my screen? That's how you get cosine to work as a trig function. So give it a shot. Dajay, when you're ready to share, the sharing feature is on, since you think you're ready. But let me know when you are.
Okay. I'm finna trying to get my answer, but math popping not working for me.
Don't embarrass me, Dajay. You know I taught you well. Don't embarrass me.
Why math popping not working for me? Hold on. Let me try this one more time.
Mr. Tyler.
Yes, sir.
The questions at ASB.
Yes, it is. There's 1S and 2A. Those are the two questions. Rush, I'm running to the bathroom real quick. Can you just watch the screens? Let me know if Dajay shared or not. I gotta be right back.
Copy that.
How you gonna tell me I can share and he's still presenting?
I just sat down, young lady. I can because I turned on the share feature. So you just turn it on when you're ready. I tested it out. So whenever you start, it'll move mines out the way, and I can see what you're doing. Something said, let me hurry up and come back because I know she gonna go there. There you go. You sharing. See. Okay, so stretch your screen out a little bit. Can you?
Oh, my bad.
Because it's kind of small on me. I'm an old guy. All right.
That's
Okay,
better.
that's a lot better. Thank you. So you got all the notes. All right. Okay. Oh, you was not playing. All right, you've just banked 45 points because that was your share out feature. Um, Miss Moore, you know how to turn it in. Don't
Yeah,
forget
I'm
to
finna do
name
it now.
your document. Okay, she's pointing at it. She's about to go right to it. Make sure you name your document, do now, and all that stuff. And download as a PDF, turn it in. Did you get the objective and word of the day stuff? The exit slip, I
Oh
mean.
no. Can you put that in the chat right quick?
I could put it on the screen. So
Yeah. Oh, let me stop sharing.
yes. And then I'm gonna resume sharing so it's not small. You see that?
Wait, hold on.
So those two terms go where your exit slip says classroom turn day, give the definition, word of the day, put the word there, give the definition. You gotta look up the definitions though. And if you put the objective in there, it's additional 15 points you could store away. So the objective is in that gray box.
Alright, I'm done. I got the definition and everything.
Wow. Okay. So you already shared out and got the you got the homework problem done. Just submit it, Dajay, and I will see you in class tomorrow. Keep it the great works.
Okay.
All right. Who is about ready to share next? Because we had about a minute and 30 seconds.
Me?
Me. Okay. Me. You can share, sir. All right. Can you turn that sideways, please? Thank you. That's so much better. Oh, you got a lot done, dude. Okay, you got to center your notes though. So though where's your question at? Oh, and you just stopped. Okay. Okay, so
I
you
still
got
trying to remember. So remember the
you,
first
you
time
you
I
still you still get points for share. You still got your document started, so that's good. You're free to leave at 3:35. You didn't finish the homework problem like Tajay did. So at 3:35, you're free to go. Keep
All right.
working on it though. Who's next? I got him noted for points. This is your you do portion, everybody. So you can't skip that part. If you do, it hurts your score overall. So I'll go down the list in about 20 more seconds. Go ahead, Valdez. All right, you sharing? Okay. Awesome. Did you start on the second part? Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Oh, scroll up to your known and unknowns. Oh, I gotta stop this clock. Stay right there for a second. I think you did everything on point. My man, you're good. You're golden. All right. So don't forget the other parts that Dajay. You gotta recalculate that number though. That's the second problem, right?
Yeah. Right here.
You still change the values. I see. Yeah. You still fixing it.
Yeah.
But go ahead and fix it. You're doing good so far.
How do I fix it though? I was stuck right here.
So you're okay. So you see that force is equal to that number, and then 9.2. No. You just got to recalculate the final number because that was the same as before, right?
Yeah. No, I put in the new values.
Yeah, but you haven't calculated it yet, right?
Yeah. Do I put it in my Papa?
Yep, you're right. Just like I did. And it'll give you a final answer.
Thank you.
Okay. So who's next? I got his points. You're free to go in 4 minutes, Valdez. So his 3:35. I'll see you later. Make sure you turn it in by 8 all parts.
Hey, Mr. Tyler, I guess I'm gonna have to just type in 2A because I know you're not gonna. I know you don't feel like pasting on the chat.
2A, I can't because that's your problem. But okay, you got the questions, Latrell. Okay, and the notes. Okay, you kind of put the notes again and again and again. I need you to clean that up. Okay, so wait. What notes go where? Because I see you got the class notes twice. You don't need those once.
I know I made them a fuck. I had made a.
So watch it. That's cool. I think you got it though. You're getting the document started. You got your points. It's usually all you guys have to do is start the stuff. So clean it up, Latrell. You'll be able to leave in a couple of minutes, in 3 minutes, and make sure you edit it the same way that you saw Dajay and others.
I already know it. Cross it out and stuff.
Yeah, yes, sir. And these chat transcripts, everybody, they will be also in ESB, so you can always download them as a text file and go back through the notes if you get stuck. I got Mr. Champagne. Those of you who know you can leave early can. Who did I not get? I didn't get Jalen. I didn't get Perry. Ms. Kennard. Who else? I'm trying to see. Go down the list. Josh, you shared?
Huh? No.
Josh is sharing. Okay, Josh, you're getting the hang of it. This is better from yesterday, dude. You was getting frustrated. Okay. All right. Okay, so you got an old problem in there. Okay. Where's your mic?
Yeah, the problem. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did not do the problem because I just need help. Like I don't.
Okay, so you can wait around and we can do what we did yesterday a little bit if that helps you. Okay. Cool. Because I want you to succeed. Kennard, do you have anything to share there?
I can show.
Thank you.
Hold on. Is it sharing?
Not yet. There it goes. Okay. You still got to fill in your exit slip, and you got a lot done. Oh, you started on the second problem.
Yeah.
Pretty good. You got the numbers right. You know, and unknowns. You got to finish it off, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, well, just make sure you turn it in. You know how, right?
Alright.
Okay, so you're free to go in 1 minute. Last on my list is Mr. Perry. Are you there?
I'm here.
Can you share your screen real quick?
Sure.
Thank you.
See a Chrome tab.
Ms. Kennard, can you stop presenting? You're still showing.
Wait.
There you go, Perry. You're showing.
My mic is on.
Okay. Right. You got most of the notes. Did you start on the second one or no?
Nuh-uh.
You know what to do though, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. You got your points. Okay. So everybody else is free to go. Mr. Garcia and I are gonna work on this some more. All right.
Out.
Okay. turn it in, everybody. 8 p.m. Get full credit. Okay. All right. Trail, are you there? Are you free to go, dude? You. Okay. Gray. All right. Well, anyway, Josh, let's go through this together slowly. Can you share your screen so I can try to get you straightened out a little bit?
Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna share my screen right now.
All right. And then I can just put in the chat what you should do. Get your notes together. There you go. Okay. And your document. Okay, so can you zoom into 150 over there like I showed you yesterday?
At 150?
Yeah. That's way better. Thank you. All right, so you got the mass. Okay, so you're using an old strategy. That's kinetic energy. So this is the wrong document. Where's your document for today's problem?
Today's problem right here. Yeah, this
okay,
is
good. Okay, so start there. So come, well, you see where it says boat?
Lifeboat?
No, at the end of the problem.
Yeah, I see it.
So come there, hit enter. And then I want you to put these notes in there next, okay? So I'm just helping you set your notes up so you can get your points. And then maybe you need to, we need to sit down. I don't know how you're going to do tutoring. On their asynchronous days, you need to come, and I just got to work the problem with you slowly. So here's your first set of notes, because I don't want you to lose no points. Do you see what I put in the chat now?
Yeah, I got them.
Okay, so that goes underneath that problem.
Okay.
So 1S. Okay. So you got old. You still on the old problems.
No, I got the what you had just put in there though. I got it in my notes. These my notes.
Right. But I'm looking at a different screen.
My fault. Wait, is this
the document for today?
As a slip strategy. I'm just gonna copy and paste like you just said because we doing that too much.
Okay, so you got too many documents open. I think that's what's confusing you.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I took that down, but I don't think I guess I did.
There you go. Okay, so now paste that there. All right, now highlight all that.
All of this one, the whole problem?
No, what you just pasted. You missed a part. No, go back up. Go up. Okay, so start with calculate. Go up some more. What I want you to do is start with calculate the work without angles. Start highlighting it from there. You still no without angles. I'm sorry, that's my fault. So you see where it says calculate the work without angles?
Yeah, I see with angles. I don't see without angles.
Come up a little more. It's right there on the screen.
Oh, it's in the problem?
Well, it's not a part of the problem. That's why I was trying to help you out.
I see it right here. I see it.
Yeah, so highlight from there down.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, so stop at F equals MA. Now, you see the center button?
The what?
It's called the center button. It's center aligned.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Click on that. Good. Okay, you're starting to look like I gave you guys in the notes. Next part is your known and unknowns. So let me grab that for you.
Okay.
So here you go. You might want to get it from the chat so you can have it for your notes. Now I'm gonna start sharing so you can see how to edit it.
Okay. You want me to stop sharing?
Yeah, you can. But you should see what I'm doing now, right?
Yeah, I can see what you're doing.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
That other
Okay.
students will have newer problems, so they will not have to worry about doing the homework problem. It'll be extra credit problems. But my asynchronous problems, the asynchronous days, you guys will have time to catch up and learn.
How do you do that second two?
So you're still sharing. Let me take a look if you got that right. Oh, you said the power of 2.
Mm-hmm.
So you should be able to still see my screen. You know how to thumbtack things?
Thumbtack? No.
Yeah. Okay. So let me show you my screen and what I see, because that's a good feature to know. All right, because I could always still be sharing. You guys could just choose what you see. So if I turn this off, because this is what I was using to see you guys, you will see, what I see right now, right?
Yeah.
Now, thumbtack, do you see what I'm doing? Is this.
Okay, yeah, I did that.
So if you see my screen, you could thumbtack it, and it will make that the main screen you're looking at. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So do that as you're trying to, keep up with what's going on, what I'm doing in class today or any day. But like I was saying is, I can see your screen. You should see mine's. And
I
all I'm
do.
telling you to do is make sure you have the notes set up this way. So to do
Yeah.
it, you said strike through, right? To do it,
Yeah.
highlight the 2,
Mm-hmm.
and then go to Format, Text, and Superscript.
Okay.
Does that help?
Yeah, I'm finna do it right now.
Okay.
That's, you said format? Text.
Yeah. So format, text. I'm looking at what you're doing. Yep.
Okay.
Superscript. Yep, you did it. That's what you got to do. All right. So now what are you gonna do?
Start plugging in the problem.
Well, you got to keep going with the problem, right? We're gonna plug it in, right? So the next part is let's plug into the problem. I'm gonna give you the notes for that.
Okay.
See my screen, you'll notice what I'm doing. So I see you presenting. You're changing screens. You learning.
Yeah, I'm trying.
You getting the hang of it. So copy. I'm trying to make you guys ready for the work world. Believe it or not.
Let's
All
start
right.
clearing and stuff.
All right. So those are your next set of notes. All right. You get it.
Yeah, I got it.
And if you need to know how to put it into your notes, remember the chat doesn't cross things out. You have to do that.
Yeah, that's the time I got it. You gotta show me how to do that again.
Well, we're practicing now, right?
Yeah.
So put it in. So I'm gonna stay with you till you got the whole problem, and then we'll work on the homework problem later. Okay, so now work on crossing things out. Do you know how to cross it out? And you got to change all those seconds to the power of 2 too. I just showed you how to do that. So change those first so you know how to do that, and then I'll show you how to do cross outs.
Oh my gosh, they doing too much.
Take your time. Take your time. Don't get frustrated. There you go. Format. Yep. And superscript. Bam. All right. Do the second one. Format and raise it. Superscript is exponents, basically. Yep. There you go. Okay. Now you got to cross some things out, right? So switch to my screen. And you see what to cross out. Now you go to format and you strike through to cross out what you want. Okay.
Wait, you can show me how to do that? I don't
Yeah,
even
sure.
know.
Are you looking at my? Okay. So I see you see my screen. So to cross something out, I'm just going to show you a test. I highlight what I want, right? I go to format, text, strike through.
Oh, okay.
Give it a try, okay?
Okay.
You got a mouse? It seems like you're struggling with that.
No, I got a
Yeah, you need a mouse. So only cross out, not the 9.81, but the meters per second squared. That's why you got to switch to my screen and yours to see what you're crossing out.
The square part 2?
So take a look at my screen. So you can see, yeah, square part 2. But take a look at my screen from time to time. You'll see what you're crossing out.
Okay, kilograms too.
All right. I'll be right back. I'm going to get a drink of water. You work on crossing everything out, okay?
I got you. Yeah.
You're in the last part of the notes. Okay, what are you doing there? Oh.
I was just putting in the original document for the class period.
Okay. Oh, got you. Looks like you got it. Okay, so you ready for the next part of notes? You almost through. This is all you got to do every day, but you get the hang of it. So now this is the last part of notes. If you can see what I'm doing, and I want you to edit the same way. Okay.
Okay.
Do you see anything?
Yeah, I do.
Now remember, some things are not crossed out correctly, so you have to do that part.
The meters and newtons.
Yup. There you go. He went from I just can't get it to he's doing it. Undo. You clicked the wrong one. Now you got to undo it. You subscript. You turned it to You turned it to an exponent. First, click on that.
This one.
Yep. Okay, it should change back to normal. And now do it correctly. Yes, sometimes you have to turn it off if you did the wrong one. All right. Okay, you're golden. That's your final answer, dude. All right. So you can breathe. All right. Now, do you know how to turn this work in? Oh, you forgot one thing. You got to name your document. So you click up untitled document, type do now, and the date. Okay. Once you're done with that, click on file. Yep, you know what to do. Download and PDF. Did it download? I can't see it too screen. It should pop.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, so go to EDSB. I'm gonna make sure you know how to turn in your work because a lot of students have trouble with this. All right, click on the assignment. You see where it says what's the kinetic? No, that's the wrong one. You got to find gravity escape system. That's today's assignment. Okay, so click on that link, or you can hit submit. I think either one. There you go. And then you see where it has the browse computer icon. Click there and put your assignment in there. So I see it right at the top of the list. PDF. Open. And you'll come down and submit it. All right, sir. We'll talk about asynchronous work tomorrow.
Okay.
You take care. Good night.
Thank you, Mr. Tyler. I really do appreciate it.
No problem, man. Take care.